Hello, it's time for another driver's debrief vlog. It's going to be quite hard to talk about today because yesterday was the driving lesson and it was a good lesson. It's been a while since I've had just an all-round good driving lesson. There are a few mess-ups but mostly good. Unfortunately, I'm recording this today from like a bad day in the house because of things in the other video that you can watch. Anyway, so it wasn't a mock test or anything. The focus, I think, as I left the house, I said, first of all, Dad showed me under the bonnet of the family car so I could see the difference between a Citroen C3 and a Peugeot 208. When I looked at it, it was like there and you pulled there.
Okay, well, thanks.
On the Peugeot 208 it was there and you pulled like that.
Have you found it?
No, is it that? No, there's nothing. Oh wait, is it this tiny thing?
It's a lever.
Oh.
Just pull it.
Quite oily, whatever it is. Is that? No, I think I'm pulling something wrong. No, I'm pulling a wire or something.
I don't pull wires. Let me get in there a minute.
I can't really see what you're meant to pull down there.
Oh, there it is there.
What's?
Right, just there. Can you see? I'll pull it.
Okay.
It's that, yeah?
So it's a little red thing.
Yeah.
Alright then.
It'll be something like that. It'll be a sprung lever that you pull.
Yeah.
Lever is usually...
Yeah, there's a secondary lever, isn't there?
Yeah.
So do you lift it up or push it to the
It's
side?
just another spring loaded.
Yeah, well how do you pull it or push it? You just got to guess what it is. Is it different from the yellow one?
Hang on. Oh, is that it there? Oh.
What's down there? Can you lift it up? If you lift the boot up. Oh, okay. I'm lifting the boot up then.
The boot?
The bonnet.
Oh, is that it?
You look like you haven't opened this before.
I have a couple of times.
So,
Right.
We were seeing this thing when we poked our head through, but you actually move this mechanism. That's the one that...
Yeah, oh hang on here.
moving.
Right, no, you can't, it's here. You lift this, you put your finger in and lift that up. Yeah.
Oh, is that the bit?
Yeah.
Oh, I was actually pushing that. I didn't see that. That's weird, that one. That's a piece of rubber or plastic or something.
Right, so...
And this is where the stick we found was on this corner rather than on that side. And he's just put it in there, but I don't know if that's where it's meant to go or not.
No, it's probably a thing, but I mean, it's not going to be.
So, windscreen wiper, liquid,
Right, yeah, so
is on the left.
that's the screen wash.
What's this? I've never seen that before.
That might be the brake fluid container. You don't normally touch that.
That's the brake fluid.
Yeah, you don't normally touch that. Okay.
Well, you're not meant to touch the coolant when you find it. No, that's the brake fluid because it's got the brake symbol on it. That's the brake symbol, so that's brake fluid. This should be like a thermometer swimming in water, but instead it's an exclamation mark with a book, which is weird. That must be the coolant, which means that's the only pressurized container. And if you try and open it while the car's warm, it'll explode onto you or something. Scalding liquid.
Normally.
And it's between the min and the max, isn't it, where you're meant to check the fluid.
No, it's
You can't see that one very well.
It's a sealed system. You don't normally do that.
Yeah, you don't touch
In the old days, you used to have to top it up. Okay. So this is the engine.
That's the engine oil, isn't it? Because it's got
This is the engine here.
Yeah.
Now I'm in two ways. So either this way, and then the drive is transferred from the clutch under here to the front wheels. On other cars, you'll see it that way. The drive is transferred to the back wheels through
I don't know, I just saw a general area here, but this is the oil symbol.
Right, okay.
Where's the dipstick?
So the dipstick is normally there.
The yellow one's the dipstick. And that's stuck in quite tight for some reason.
And what you do when you check the
The
oil.
car's got to be parked on a level surface.
Yeah, and not only that, you don't do it if you've just been driving, because a lot of the oil will be up here.
So if you've just been driving, the oil will be what, sitting on top or something?
Hey?
There'll be oil sitting on top for some reason?
Oil sitting on top.
Yeah, you said there'll be oil up here.
And there, under in there.
Oh, inside it?
Yeah.
There'll be something wrong with the oil?
No, after you've been driving, the oil is all around the engine. Yeah, so you've got to wait till it's set back down.
What,
so
it flows into that? Okay.
Okay, so
you
wipe it clean.
You wipe it clean, then you dip it in a second time when the car's on a level surface.
Yeah. And then...
do you have a min and max ruler on this?
Yeah. So it's up to...
Where is it?
It's over there, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
What, just on the top back bit? Where's the min and max? Oh, it does have a kind of ruler.
I think on these, it's the top of this bit's the max.
The top's the max.
And if it's below that bit there...
Oh, is it just this little tiny area of the...
Okay. So the only thing is you do yourself is the windscreen fluid. And
do you top that up yourself?
Yeah.
You don't top that up?
No, you don't touch that.
No, because you're not meant to touch, because you may let the car sit for like half an hour after a drive for that to cool down before you can even do anything with it.
Well, there shouldn't be any need to touch that.
Yeah, let the mechanic do it. Do you fill up the oil? The mechanic does that, right?
No.
Like an oil change? And...
You should do it.
You do that? Oh.
And then... You
quite a stiff lid.
Undo that and you pour your oil into there.
Oh, why is there a bit of plastic underneath the lid that you pour the oil onto? It's a bit weird.
Might be a guide to send it that way. That's all you need to do under here.
And you don't change brake fluid?
No, you don't touch that at all.
That's a battery. I guess the onboard car computer is somewhere near the battery, so maybe it's that.
It could be anyway, it's different.
Alright, so yeah, it's higgledy-piggledy rearranged from the Peugeot, but it's all there.
Yeah, very different. But
the four things.
Standard thing. So the only thing you touch is that and the oil. I think Mum's got
windscreen wiper wash and oil.
Yeah.
How often do you fill up the oil? They say
hardly ever.
No. They say to check it weekly, but you fill it up
one of your
less than that.
On your screen.
Dashboard lights.
On your dashboard. Okay, if there's a oil pressure problem, a light will come on. You have to read the instructions.
Oil pressure. Okay. What's that? Does that mean anything? That's a weird symbol there.
Washer thing. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But I can't see. No, I told them when they did the service to. Oh yeah, that.
It hooks in there.
That's the holder there.
Right. That's meant to face into that hole when you stick it in, I guess.
Oh no, there's
no. The place where you hook it is up there.
No, that's for the windscreen washer thing.
What are you doing? Oh right, that's.
No, it was there. Yeah. I told him to blooming fix it. That's why I'm getting rattling.
No, that can go there, can't it? There's a metal thing there. I mean, I don't know if that's. I mean, it looks like it's made sort of for that hook. It's not clipping in perfectly or anything, but it's going in there.
The trouble is it falls out and it rattles.
You go to the mechanic and ask them.
I told him to sort that out.
What is that? What? There's like a wire. Is that where the wind? That's a windscreen wiper fluid, right?
Comes through.
Goes into the wipers.
Comes through from.
Oh no, because the wipers are down there, so it can't be.
It doesn't come out of the wipers. It comes out of these things.
Oh, these things actually spray the window. I didn't notice that before. So that's just for spraying the window. The wipers do their own thing.
Yeah. So they're just pipes, tubes carrying water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most cooling systems nowadays are sealed. Because one thing we used to have to do every winter was drain all the water out, or not all of it, but then put antifreeze in.
Yeah. You don't use antifreeze for anything now?
No, it should be, the liquid that's in there should contain antifreeze.
Oh, it contains its own.
And that's, I'm guessing the fan's under there.
It's got a date stamp on it and stuff. Oh, no, not date. 29/10/02, 16/18. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, so normally at one end of the engine you have a fan that blows on and cools.
Suspension.
Yeah.
Why does it look like a tank with a hole in the top?
No, it's not. It's just a bolt holding.
Oh, it's just holding down.
Yeah, it goes down.
Oh, because the
onto
wheel's
the
under
spring,
there, isn't
yeah.
there? Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
The wheels.
So
if they were trying to service it, they would.
If you go over bumps, you'd never touch that unless it was full.
Yeah, mechanic shit. That's good.
Only
Did you just drop that from a height and it clicked in place?
Is the wipers? Yeah, these come off up here because if you want new wipers on, they just unhook it.
They unhook. Well, it's probably different in every car again.
Similar layout.
What's that? That looks like a photo sensor thing. Is that? Have you got a windscreen wipers automatic sensor that senses the rain there, and then it can go on automatic?
No, you can put it.
Detects a raindrop, and then it goes on intermittent.
Yeah.
Didn't they add one of those? We had a struggle getting the boot open, not the boot, the bonnet open. But then when we did, looked inside and saw all the pieces were in there that were in the other car, but just kind of higgledy-piggledy, just in different places and different arrangements. Obviously don't touch the coolant tank, and there's windscreen wiper stuff, engine oil, and the dipstick for the engine oil. Well, what's the other one? Brake fluid was in there, had the same symbol. The symbol on the coolant was different. It didn't have a thermometer floating in water. It had something else, an exclamation mark or something. So that symbol can change, I guess, from car to car. I told Tony that we did that, and we went off for a drive. I tried to follow the rules set out for him in previous lessons. I noticed during this drive that driving had become a lot more familiar to me. Not second nature, but getting there. Like, a lot of things I was doing, I'd become a lot more used to. It's like getting in the way of thinking that Tony wants me to think, I guess, which I guess is the purpose of the lessons. And I did a lot smoother gear changes. I chose speed for different situations a lot more correctly. Changed gear up and down more by feel, even though it was like a foggy, rainy day, a bit like this. It wasn't as foggy as today is actually. You can't really see here, but it's very foggy today. Did some roundabouts and dual carriageways, mainly going back and forth on them. We were going to try and do a planned like roundabout abort thing, but we didn't get around to doing that. One mess up I had was a small mess up coming out of a tiny, tight one-way road in the town centre of Launceston, and it was just that he wanted me to cancel my indicator immediately down this tight zigzag street and be in first gear, and he wanted the clutch all the way down and just use braking because there's a bit of a hill to control my speed, so I went around the corner. I think I left the clutch up, and so I was going at such a low speed for the corner that it could have stalled. It didn't stall, but it was close to stalling, and that's why he wanted the clutch all the way down, because I guess he knew I'd be going at quite a low speed around this zigzag corner here after a one-way T-junction. I'm trying to think of... There was another mess up, yeah. I did the roundabouts correctly, although I don't know when I'm moving to the left lane what I'm going to be seeing out of the left wing mirror in order to know that it's okay to move for that final exit. I don't know what... Like, there's obviously cars in that rear mirror following us, and I don't necessarily know what they're doing from the mirror and how to respond to that. He just said it was all right at that time, so I went. There's Penny Gillam roundabout, and after that Penny Gillam roundabout, because we drove up the exit that I thought didn't exist, sort of thing, and then he said, take the first left you see, and the first left that I saw was like a pull-in bay for like a Greg's pastry shop, kind of an industrial estate pull-in bay, and I thought he meant there, so I guess I started veering off to the left, and he meant the next road after that on the left, which didn't go to the pastry shop. So I kind of veered left, and apparently I almost hit the pavement because I thought I was going to the left turning that I saw first. Apparently the driving examiners won't ever take you into little places like that. You just got to take the actual roads that go somewhere when they say turn left. So junctions, I guess. Yeah, I guess the Greg's one wasn't really a junction, but it was somewhere where your car could turn and where people were turning. So it was a bit confusing. Those were the only two mess-ups. Like, the entire rest of the 2 hours was like good. We also approached that weird central reservation just outside Launceston Castle from the opposite direction to figure out how to do it. It was a little bit tricky knowing where to go after you leave the reservation. I think you do the entire thing in like first gear. I mean, not too much to say apart from that. It was a good lesson, and I hope we get more of that, but we'll see next time. I've got 3 weeks. Thank you for watching.
Okay, about a mile up, there's a little detour. We're gonna take a walk in the woods.
It gets bumpy here, folks. Okay, let's get you wired. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Okay, you're on.
See, kid? An ordinary person spends his life avoiding tense situations.
Reefer man spends his life getting into tense situations. Bouncer! Woo!
Okay, Rabbit, what do you got?
Yeah, okay, Bill, turn left here toward that farm.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Trust me, Rabbit is good, Rabbit is wise.
Mother of God.
Christ.
This is a field, Rabbit. I know. Keep going. Beyond it, right through that brush. You see that brush right in front of you?
Yeah, we see the brush. What's beyond that?
Beyond what?
Beyond what?
The brush! A
Beyond
brick
the
wall!
brush!
Bearded lady, what?
Oh, it's the highway, it's the highway.
Where's the road, Rabbit?
Yeah, where's the road, man? Should be any moment.